This question has been one of the most asked and common questions that boggles the minds of many singles when it comes to knowing who to marry. Many have been given, superficial tips by some relationship bloggers, counselors, or self-made relationship therapists. What I'm about to share with you today, it would help you get it right if you could adopt those tested and proven tips. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail Joseph. If you're seeing my face for the first time, well, you're welcome. My returning subscribers, you are welcome. May I add this? Marriages become successful when the right person marries the right person, and they apply the right principle for a successful marriage, and they involve the right person. It just have to be right. Otherwise, it will be wrong. How can I know if this person is the right person? That is our question at hand today, and that is what we will be addressing. Only a right person can know who is right and who is wrong under the right condition and influence. If you are a right person yourself, that is when you will know the right person. So you have to make yourself the right person first. The following tips would help you to know who is the right person. Number one, be the right person. It takes a thief to know a thief. If you are not the right person, it will be difficult for you to know the right person. Now, the question is, are you the right person? The question we need to ask ourselves, am I the right person to even look for the right person? Now, what makes me the right person? What makes you the right person has to do with the rightness of your heart, spirit, and soul. That's what makes you the right person, and your right understanding about marriage and life in general. That is number one thing that makes you the right person. Moving on. You may pass all the basics marital tests: mental, physical, financial, social, emotional, or spiritual, but it doesn't mean you are the right person. A person may walk up to you for marriage, but their heart isn't right with you at all because they have an hidden agenda, they have an ulterior motive for coming into your life. In fact, we have seen so many. This is why you cannot fully know the right person through physical observation, because the heart of men and women is evil, deep and desperately wicked. The Bible says only God can know it all. See, you are not the right person when your understanding about marriage is wrong. Get me? If you believe that women are done a favor by marrying them, like you are doing us a favor by marrying us, that all men are polygamous in nature, that divorce is an option in marriage, or cheating is one of the inevitable of life, then you have a wrong understanding of marriage. If you even marry Angel Gabriel or Virgin Mary, you will still end up with a bad marriage if you are not the right person. If the right person marries the wrong person, or vice versa, the marriage will fail or become an enduring one. Next is that you must, 2, be connected to the person who will make you know the right person. Sounds confusing, right? Don't worry, keep on watching. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Man, with the best of all his acquired knowledge and understanding, cannot know the right person unless God opened his eyes to see the right person. Many are not connected to the right person, which is God, the God factor, but wants to know the right person without him. How possible is that? How can you know who God creates more than him that has created the person? You need a personal and intimate relationship with God so you can reveal, so that he himself now can reveal or guide you to the right person. Don't ever think you can know the right person without God, because only him knows the right person that will accept your past, your present, and your future. Now, dear ladies, be so connected to God that it will take a man whose heart is right with God to find you as his helpmate. Dear men, be a man after God's own heart that God will have to bring one of his own daughters that he has made just for you to you as a wife. Please, treasure your personal relationship with God more than church activities or being religious. Honestly, being religious these days hasn't really helped us go too far, because people are just religious. They are not really, they don't really have that intimate relationship with God. Ask for the grace to love Him and fellowship with the Holy Spirit, as this would sharpen your spiritual sense to know the right person. More so. Number 3, be at rest. Adam wasn't dating all the animals searching for the right person. No, it wasn't. God gave him a divine anesthesia and he fell into a deep sleep. Brother, go and rest. My sister, quit looking for Mr. Right. When you are at rest, you will be calm enough to recognize the right person when they come. But if you are jumping from Jane to Janet or from John to Justice, you will be confused, anxious, or even confused and frustrated in your human search for the right person. Rest, rest puts you, it puts you into a hibernate mode while God is busy working out the right person for you. But if you are busy looking for Mr. and Mrs. Right, God becomes at rest while He just watches you, going about doing it in your own way. Those who are at rest leave everything in God's hands while He gives them His best. Now, compatibility number 4. Compatibility. Having adopted item 1 and 3, you must have to adopt item 1 and 3. That's our chapter 1 and 3 now, before this number 4. You will know the right person through your agreement in so many ways. The right person will be compatible with you in your desire to fulfill your divine purpose. There will be mutual agreements in almost all critical issues of life, or you two can easily align your differences to reach an agreement. Compatibility has nothing to do with sex. Don't seek to practicalize it before marriage. Sex before marriage ruins the blessings that come with the marriage. You can talk things out if there are differences. There must be compatibility in goals, visions, divine purpose, and in other, important areas of life. Through divine revelation or spiritual discernment. Last but very important, your ability to know the right person is how functional your spiritual sense are. Adam could spiritually discern the woman as his own bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. The Bible didn't tell us that he dreamt or saw vision. There was a knowing in his heart that there was this knowing in his heart that was deep enough that it was beyond her physical appearance, mental, material possessions, or even personality impression. It is called discernment. More so, divine revelation comes through dreams, vision, or trance. Only God determines whether the right person will be revealed to you through that means, any of the means, either through dreams, trance, vision, maybe day or night vision, any of those means. Do not also forget that dreams could be manipulated by the devil or even originate from your thoughts. Majority of the time we dream and it's the result of the thought we had just before we fall asleep. It happens like that sometimes, and sometimes the devil even orchestrates some dreams that you had. You think it's a revelation from God. Be guided, dear viewers. Knowing the right person is not a rocket science, and it is not something you will know suddenly if you don't have a track record of an intimate relationship with God. For us to avoid all this home breaking and marrying wrong and all of these things, you have to have a relationship with God. Don't wait till you are ready for marriage before you draw closer to God. It takes time to know God and His ways. Start now. Don't wait until you are ripe for marriage before you begin the journey. Not until when you start going to mountains, from one mountain to the other for prayers, from one prayer house, from one pastor to another. Remember, love is best expressed and marriage is sweet when the right person marries each other and they apply the right principle with their involvement of the right person, which is God, the God factor. If God is not the lordship of your marriage, there is bound to be problems. There is. And if you are already married watching me right now, you would know that if you have not been calling God in your relationship, things has not been right. But when you make God the center of your marriage and your relationship, you will realize that a lot of things that you have been struggling about before, you won't longer be struggling about it. And if you're someone who doesn't really know much about praying, I want to indulge you that you should start. And when you start praying concerning your relationship, praying for your husband, your children, you will come back under this video and in the comment section and let me know if you find any difference from when you were not praying and now that you adopt to pray concerning your relationship. And I will see you on my next one. Stay blessed. Bye.